Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Black Vortex Issue 1 Alpha. And before I start talking about Black Vortex, I just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 84, and that show review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are those exclusive comics. We have Tales of Terror Issue 7, Lady Killer Issue 2, Synergy Issue 4, Postal, Issue 1, Grim Fairy Tales, Issue 107, Earth 2 World's End, Issue 18, Future's End, Issue 40, Operation Sin, Issue 2, Hulk, Issue 11, Batman Eternal, Issue 44, Flash Season 0, Issue 5, and Wolf Moon, Issue 3. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 84, which is annotated. But let's talk about Black Vortex Alpha, Issue 1. And this is the start of a Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men crossover, which which we didn't really know much about what Black Vortex is, but you learn a lot in Alpha. Great cover. We get to see, and also I would say it's a Legendary Star-Lord crossover, but technically that series has been an X-Men Guardians of the Galaxy crossover. Very cool cover. Half X-Men, half Guardians. Nova's mixed in there too somehow. He's on the issue, so that's a bit misleading. But great artwork here. I was pretty excited to read Black Vortex because supposedly it's a big Kitty story arc with Peter. So I was excited to read it and finally see Kitty interact with the X-Men again. I missed that, even though it's only been like a couple of months that we haven't seen her with the X-Men, but I do miss that. So with this issue, we see that Star-Lord and Kitty need help because they find this thing called the Black Vortex. And it's a mirror that makes people better than they are. I would say evolving them in a way. And you see that with this girl from another planet, and people want to steal the Black Vortex, like Peter's father. So Peter and Kitty bring the X-Men, or some of the X-Men, and the Guardians of the Galaxy to try to destroy the Black Vortex. But it's a bit too late because we see someone has been converted, and that is Gamora. So she's all powerful, but this probably will go awry and things will happen. So what do I think about Black Vortex? This is a really solid issue. I really like the story. It reminds me a lot of the X-Men Evolution story, where I think it was with Cyclops and Havoc, where their powers become better because they go through something and they become even more evolved. And I really like that story because I'm interested to see what would Gamora look like extra involved. Kitty Pryde, what would her powers be? What would any mutant be with them being totally evolved? So I'm actually really interested in Black Vortex. I like the idea of the object because usually in these type of stories, like, oh, object shines, you read it, it'll destroy the world. Black Vortex actually does something to the characters. So that really interests me. Artwork-wise, this book had great artwork, action, facial expressions. The same artist that did Nova for a little while, Ed McGuinness, and love it. Love the artwork here. Coloring could be a little bit better in certain sections, but really enjoyed this story. You know, it was fun seeing the X-Men and Guardians kind of interact with each other. Guardians having game night. Kitty realizing that she dates a lot of Peters, and Ileana says, well, she had this pet hamster named Peter, so she has this infatuation with Peters. Some good chemistry between Peter and Star-Lord. Still don't know what to think of her being like a bad girl on purpose. I don't know. I think it's a bit weird. But overall, I really like the interaction. I think this could be a fun crossover if done right. I hope they don't extend it too long and make it too bloated. I just hope they could just say, hey, here's this magical vortex, this Black Vortex. Some people might change. They'll probably change back in the end, but it's cool to kind of discover that strength in them. And, you know, people are going to want to steal this thing. So overall, Black Vortex, I give 4 stars. It had a really solid start. I'm really interested, and I was surprised with it because I wasn't expecting much with Black Vortex, but I'm excited. And there's a lot of great character interaction here. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.